Alright, so I bought some shitty bundle the other day for like $1.50, and this was one of the games in it. It's called OutDrive, and I thought it looked kinda cool. A mix of Outrun with a retro-futuristic aesthetic, similar to what the musician Kavinsky uses, as well as Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. So yeah, I was looking forward to checking it out. Unfortunately, OutDrive is just a steaming pile of horse manure. The entire concept behind this thing is laughably stupid. Your girlfriend gets shot during some gang thing or something, so you do what any normal person would do in that kind of situation. You attach the engine of your fucking car to her fucking heart. Yeah, that's right. There's a bar under your car. If you go too slow, she dies. If you go too fast, she also dies. So you need to maintain a balance, keep it somewhere in the blue. Alright, even with this stupid backstory, there was still potential for something here. However, there's barely any obstacles that you encounter while driving. There also isn't an end or anything. Basically, you just drive until you get bored, the girl dies, or the game bugs out. Your basic obstacle is a tight turn that requires you to drift. Okay. Your second obstacle is a horizontal line of parked cars, and the only way to get past them is going through a jump pad that is conveniently placed in between some of those cars. The third obstacle is a helicopter, which appears every 8 minutes. It shoots dogshit pellets at you and then explodes for no reason. The map is procedurally generated and you encounter these obstacles randomly, with the exception of the helicopter. Yet at the same time, due to the game's brilliant design, there are plenty of long periods where you don't encounter anything on the fucking road. But the controls are by far the biggest obstacle in the game. You'd think a driving game would support a controller, right? Well, not this one. You have no control over your car. WASD is used for steering, shift for boost, and space for drift, but every single time you press A or D to gently center your car, it instead goes fucking crazy, as if you just turned the wheel 180 degrees instantly. Drifting and managing those tight turns is nigh on impossible, as you'll be banging into every fucking invisible barrier. In the end, it doesn't matter, as you don't have a health bar. Any damage you take is the equivalent of losing speed, but you have infinite boost, so go ahead, hold down shift while slamming into walls, trying to do basic turns. Lastly, the aesthetic is nauseating. The camera feels way too low, the draw distance is poor, and tunnels are the worst. Just the worst. If you're boosting in a tunnel, the whole goddamn screen lights up in a vomit of pink and purple. The Steam store page is written in broken English. The developer writes, and I quote, "Gaming experiment in genre of music runner, not a game, aesthetic concept." So this is a gaming experiment, but at the same time it's not a game. Okay. And this is an endless runner, which is a gaming genre, but it's not a game. Okay. And we're apparently listening to Retowave, not Retrowave. Look, I get what this guy was trying to do. Basically, it's some Russian fella that really likes Retrowave, Synthwave, whatever else you could call the electro-style music influenced by the 80s. I get it, I love that genre too. He took a couple of songs from Russian retrowave artists and decided to create this thing as a way of promoting them. Don't get me wrong, the music here kicks ass, but he's basically charging you $3 for an advertisement. The only announcement on the store page is a long post linking you to the various artists' Bandcamp pages. I love experimental music games. I love Rez, I love Child of Eden, I love Audiosurf, I love Beat Hazard, and so on and so forth, but this... no effort was put into this. Just take a look at this mess. Don't buy this, but do check out the links to the artist's Bandcamp and whatnot via the store page.